And now there's an independent documentary about Counter-Strike culture called Gamers.
And with us today is the director of Gamers, a documentary, Kiyosh Monsef. Welcome to X-Plane. Congratulations on the film.
Thank you.
Now, can you tell us why people are so obsessed with Counter-Strike still?
Well, I think that the success of Half-Life was a big factor, and I think that the fact that it was one of the first team-based first-person shooters to really focus on strategy and stuff like that.
Right. It really uses the team. Now, does that attract a different type of gamer? Did you notice anything with the people you interviewed? You know, what is the Counter-Strike player, would you say?
Well, I think that you have to be very social. You have to be very communicative. I mean, I certainly noticed that a lot of the people I spoke with were very well-spoken, and I think that that's really essential. You need to be able to communicate with your fellow players in order to have a good team.
You need to be a good guy.
Yeah, but I realized when I was watching your documentary, not everyone who plays Counter-Strike is nice. For example, there's the cheater who seems to enjoy just kind of ticking people off.
Yeah, no, I mean, there's definitely that element in the game, and unfortunately, because of the way the game came out, there's been a lot of cheats developed over the years, and, you know, they try to, you know, Valve and everybody tries to keep up with them, but new cheats keep coming out, and people keep using them.
Well, let's take a look at our cheater friend.
Okay.
Somebody out there has to be the one looking for the bugs, looking for the exploits, looking for new ways to take advantage of the game, you know, whether it's Counter-Strike or EverQuest, you know. There's always going to be someone like me within the game, and it only makes it a better game, really, in the end, whether you like what I'm doing.
Oh, yes, it's a tough job, but someone's got to do it.
I love the way that he turns into like he's bettering society. Thanks, guy. Now, I've noticed is that one of the big cheats is people who can look through walls. And I see people, even on the same team as a cheater, really turn against them. How are cheaters usually regarded by Counter-Strike players?
Oh, nobody likes them. Nobody likes them. But again, it's like one of those things that's almost inevitable. If you go on a public server, you're going to, odds are you're going to encounter somebody who's running a cheat, and you'll know immediately who it is. And there's just nothing you can do about it. It's just there.
Do you think some people are obsessed with Counter-Strike, perhaps a little bit?
I think there are certainly extreme examples. Yeah, for sure. You know, but I think that the majority of people are, you know, they've managed to balance their time very well and you know, played moderation.
But some of them also, you know, it affects their family life. I think I have a clip from your film that shows marriage and Counter-Strike.
First, when we were married, he was on the computer quite often, and being the setup, he was sitting on the computer and the TV was over here, so I'd be just pretty much sleeping on the couch. It's a lot different now. I think he's grown, like, realized the sacrifices that I've had to make, maybe, and kind of rearranged and, you know, realized that he does have a family, and he's definitely balanced it out a lot better now.
Who am I?
She's a very patient woman. I understand, you know, you got to play games, but
right. It's a lot
you don't need to play games
EverQuest,
for 8 hours a day, you know.
Now, are they still together?
Yes.
That's good. That's good. So, you know, you say, oh, after the movie, they went and they broke up.
No, still happy together. Yeah.
I guess they kind of knew what they were getting into, though.
I think so.
Yeah.
So, what do you think has been the one thing that you learned about Counter-Strike that you didn't know before you made the film? What has been your lasting lesson?
I think that what I've learned most of all is that this is really an amazing and vibrant community, and that there's really a lot of positive things that have come out of it. And I mean, I knew that, but I didn't really realize the scope of it. I mean, there's like these, you know, amazing friendships that have been formed and strengthened by the game. You know, I interviewed a father and son, you know, 16-year-old son and his father, who've really bonded over this game.
Which, and of course, it's good to learn that because most people who haven't played the game just see it as a violent thing.
Just see the violence.
Well, I'm glad you're able to show that in your documentary, and congratulations once again on
Thank you very much.
Right, thanks very much for coming out with us, and you can find more information about Counter-Strike or Gamers, a documentary. You can do that by visiting our website, techtv.com/xplay.